Welcome to the second session. In our previous class, we have learned something about the circles, the basic terminology of circle, what is the definition of circle and what are the parts of the circle, and circle is nothing but set of all points which is equidistant from the fixed point. That is the definition of circle. And if join any two points on the circle, the line segment joining any 2 points on the circle, that is called chord. And we all know that the distance from fixed point to any point is called radius, and the chord which is passing through the center, that is called diameter. And a chord divides the circle into 2 parts. Each part is called as segment, isn't it? And also we learned something about the definition of sector also. Now in this session we are going to learn some beautiful theorems about based on the chords. Now let us see what we are going to learn. Here the first theorem is, as we all know the definition of chord now. Here the first theorem what we are going to learn, theorem 1. If the 2 chords of a circle are equal, 2 chords of a circle are equal, then they subtend equal angles at the center. Equal angles at the center. This is the theorem we are going to learn now in this class. You are once again I am reading the definition and the theorem statement. If the 2 chords of a circle are equal, then they subtend equal angles at the center. What it means? Let us take a rough diagram. This is the circle. This is the one chord AB, and this is the another chord CD. Here, what is the relation between these 2 chords? These 2 chords are equal. These 2 chords are equal. Equal is nothing but equal in length, isn't it? Now, if these 2 chords are equal, then they subtend an angle. The angle subtended by chord at the center. Let us mark the center O. This is the angle. What is the angle? AOB. This is the angle subtended by this chord. In the same way, if you join this COD, this is the angle subtended by chord CD. These 2 angles are equal. That is the point we are going to prove. Let us see how we are going to prove that one. Before going to prove this, just you have to recap the congruency rules now. In our earlier classes, we have learned some congruency criterions. What are the congruency criterions? SAS, side angle side, ASA, angle side angle, and RHS. I hope you all know that. How, if any 2 sides are, if any 2 triangles, if the 2 angles and included side are equal, then those 2 triangles are said to be congruent. Based on that, by using those properties, here we are going to prove this one. Let us see how I am going to prove. Draw a circle, ma. This is the circle with a center O. And we have to draw 2 equal chords now. Let us draw 2 equal chords. This is the AB. AB is the chord, and this is the angle X is subtended by the chord AB at the center O. In the same way, we have to take another equal chord, another chord which is the same length. Anyway, you can draw, no problem. But that should be, this length should be equal to this length. Okay. Now, this is the chord CD, and this CD also, the angle subtended at the center, that is the angle. What is that? This is the angle. Then this is, let us take, this is Y. Now here X and Y are 2 angles subtended by equal chords AB and CD. Now we are going to prove, we have to say this X is equal to Y. How X is equal to Y? Let us see. As usual, steps we have to follow. What the steps we have to follow? First we have to write given and construction and RTP proof. These are the common steps. First given. What is given here? AB and CD are two equal chords. Equal chords. This is the only information we know. And O is the center of the circle. Center of the circle. Okay. And now RTP. What is RTP? Angle AOB is equals to angle COD. Isn't it? Now small construction is there here. What is the construction is there? Join AO, BO, CO and DO. Join AO, BO, CO and DO. Isn't it? Now clearly we are seeing here the two triangles. Now, what are the two triangles? Can you name them? A, O, B and C, O, D. These are the two triangles. Now see, whenever you are proving that, let us consider these two triangles now. In the two triangles, what are the triangles here we have? Triangle AOB and triangle COD. Isn't it? Now, in these two triangles, can you observe any lengths are equal, anything are equal? Let us see. Clearly, we can say that AB equals to CD because it is given. In the question itself, it is given. The two chords are equal. So, AB equals to CD. AB is equals to CD. How it is given. And anything else? Here, OB equals to OC because this is the radius. See, O is the center, C is any point on the circle. The line segment joining the distance from fixed point to any point of the circle is nothing but radius. In any circle, all the radius will be equal or not. So, OC equals to OB, OD equals to OA. Anything you can take. OB is equals to OC. OA equals to OD. Why? This is radii. See, now in these two triangles AOB and COD, AB equals to CD because it is given, and OB equals to OC. This is the radius, and OA equals to OD also. This is also radius. Now what we can say that this length equals to this length, this length equals to this length, and this length equals to this length. Now we can say that, once recap, in any triangle, if all the corresponding sides are equal, we can show that those two triangles are congruent. Na? So here, triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COD. How it is? By SSS criteria. SS congruency rule. If three sides of one triangle are respectively equals to three sides of another triangle, then we can say that those two triangles are congruent. When the two triangles are congruent, what we can say that the corresponding sides of the corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. So we can say that angle AOB, this is the angle, is equals to angle COD. How? CP means what? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So as these two triangles are congruent, then we can say that angle AOB equals to angle COD. Isn't it? Do you understand? This is the way we can say that if any two chords are equal in length, then the angles subtended by those two equal chords are equal. What is the point here? What is the 2 points here we have applied here? One is congruency rule and these two chords are equal. Isn't it? This is the way we can prove that theorem. Clear?